Hello, hello. Chatters! Any chatters in the stream?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Only if a new student was here. Maybe she would give me a...
Revelio. Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Might some kind soul help me?
I'll rock your world. Alright, what are we doing? Nothing current. Your questies. Room of requirements. That is perfect. Me with Professor Weasley. Jukes on.
This is for all eternity. Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Oi! Can you help me?
Shut up, Plumley. No one has to. Oh. Oh yes.
Confringo!
Do I have to do the specific step? Where is it? Fire!
Incendio!
Oh no, it was
Levioso!
I remember now. Rather I like confirmed better. I love how it makes me wait. Just kinda like sit there.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Over here, boy.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard? I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Leviosa!
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
All right. Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Yes. Alright. Can I... Oh, there it is. And then how do I access...
Confringo!
Blow up. Oh gosh. This would be a quick one.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
I don't want to give away too much of
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Can you hear me okay? Does it sound alright? I might switch it to my other mic.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
I should send a link of this to all my Hinge matches. That would be legendary. Bryce has joined.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Oh, she kind of bad. A little baddie in the portrait.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, I'm still holding it. I'm like, why is it coming at me like that? Perfect, I'm glad.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus! Alright, let's see. How do I access? Check plots. Tell them you're a potion boy? Should I put that in the title? Or like the description? Alrighty.
Confringo!
Really?
Levioso!
Well, I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. Oh my gosh. Looks like I'm a T-boy. Holy shit. That's scary. Alright. I got a slip on.
Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Accio!
I'm wondering.
Levioso!
I just saw myself up here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, cool. You're a genius. I know, I know.
Stop them!
What?
No! That's not helpful.
Levioso!
Pile of tin!
Okay. Alright, thanks for hopping in. We'll actually be like streaming when Jake gets back, so we'll like resend you a link and all that good junk. You can probably use the same link actually, but drive safe. Always flush.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio! What was that?
Is that a snitch?
Was that a golden snitch?
Can I
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
where'd it go?
Accio!
That I'll.
Revelio! Accio!
Leviosa!
What? I don't know what I'm doing.
Revelio.
We hope that house elf can find us in here.
There's gotta be some way to... Oh. Oh. Okay.
Accio.
Okay. I figured it out. I think. Here, what I could do is I could
Accio.
key it over here. I really should just let me like design it kind of. Oh, that might actually be enough space. Okay. Alright.
Accio.
And then the right angle. Search it. Okay. Unidentified hand item. Take it to the room of requirement. Interesting. Alright. Let us continue.
Revelio.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them, You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Perfect.
One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
It's perfect because I have a pair of gloves that actually those are sick. Increase damage. Rather nice, rather nice.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be a valuable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Conjure a potting table. Conjure a potions station. Oh, that's nice.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you hear me okay?
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room. More to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
I already got
You
moonstone,
can acquire it
girl.
by... Return to me.
I got all kinds of moonstone.
I have the moonstone.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I wasn't listening.
Leviosa!
Oh gosh. Good house elf. Alrighty, what are we making? Some more decor. Alright, let's see what kind of paintings we have. Kind of bad. Do you want like center or... Ah yes, distinguished gentleman. Very good, very good. And yes, gazing. Perfect. And now some floor decor. Floor decor. Furniture. Like this. How to kill. Should to go for the classic.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Yes, please. I am tired of putting our room together.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Watching closely. Watching very, very closely.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Oh, I can change the size? I want like a giant map, please. 3 Z X.
Need no herbology, Professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
color. Let's see. Green. That one.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
What am I doing? Alter the balcony or the floor of the room? Okay.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
You should do some freaking snappy magic. There's no way he's done.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside...
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave you...
Yes, good. Okay. What's next on the list? Wingardium Leviosa. Let's go with Professor Garlic, dude, you know what I mean? Oh, because there's no those things. Alright, man. Off to fetch a mandrake. to annihilate my enemies is... What the? Let me in, let me in! Acquire and use venomous tenacula. Acquire and use mandrake. How doth one? Oh, maybe I need to travel. Hogsmeade.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
You even get in the house?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. You have a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Alright, go back there and do some splurge them.
Greetings.
Alright, back out into the world.
My older brothers were all sorted into Ravenclaw.
Always wondered what the other house's common was.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
week. Yeah. Claims by accident kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage. So it's back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. And remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Okay, I'm supposed to acquire these plants. What is that? What is it? What do you mean by that? Is that like a indicator on the map that I don't recognize? This map's actually kinda huge.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio. Confringo.
Oh gosh, I did it.
Accio. Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Yep. That was mom.
Accio!
Come on, buddy. Climb on up. Yeah, there you go.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Lazy. This is how I grease my backside.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo.
they'll ever find that golden snitch in Bodmin Moor.
Levioso! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! I should investigate. These rocks have... Revelio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Accio.
Spells. It is you. Oh, blessed day.